Alex, you're chasing a story. This story goes back a little ways. It's about a beam from the World Trade Center that was brought to Princeton, New Jersey. It was supposed to be put in place at the municipal building as a memorial to those that died on 9/11. And then the atheists got involved. What do you got?
Where is this beam, this 9/11 beam that had a cross carved into it by someone, we don't know who, amid the wreckage of the World Trade Center? And that became a big story 18 months ago on this program when some atheists opposed the township putting up a memorial to it. I went to the firehouse in Princeton on North Harrison Street, and I found the beam. It's sitting on the floor on a concrete slab in the firehouse, respectfully atop a couple of metal pieces with an American flag over it, but hidden from public view, hidden away.
This is the piece that's caused all the ruckus.
It's a piece of history.
It is.
That's that too.
I went there with Roy James, the former deputy chief of the Princeton Fire Company. The firefighters sometimes have meetings there, but pretty much it's hidden from view, and he's been really passionate about trying to find a proper home for it. It's become his mission.
It deserves to have respect, and people going, being able to touch it. People died. The circles, the cutout of a cross, the bumps, the grooves, the curves, everything that's on this piece of steel reflects some part of that day and the sacrifice that thousands of people have given because of that day.
He's really run up against a buzzsaw in these atheists who threatened to sue but actually never filed a lawsuit. I spoke to them on the phone today, and they believe that the matter was a dead issue. The township still has it back under wraps in the firehouse. I talked to Mayor Liz Lempert a few weeks ago.
The group that brought that steel beam into town, they're looking for a good site to install it and to make a park.
There's a small ray of hope in that the atheists can't say anything about a private organization. And it's possible that Princeton University's been contacted and they might make a home for this beam in a small memorial garden where people can reflect.
We shouldn't be scrambling around to find a place for this. It belongs where they originally intended to put it. The lawsuit is absolutely ridiculous, and I think if you ask anybody in Princeton, they'll tell you it's absurd. With so many of us saying it's absurd, where is the courage to just do the right thing?
It's interesting that you say lawsuit. There actually never was a lawsuit.
They didn't even
filed.
sue.
These folks backed down in the threat of a lawsuit.
I respect atheists' right not to believe in something.
Absolutely.
That's fine. You absolutely have that right. But you don't have the right to force me not to believe. And in this particular circumstance, these are weak, coward politicians who are not willing to deal with the potential backlash.
I'll bet there are plenty of towns across the tri-state area that would love to have that beam to honor their fallen. So maybe there's another town with the courage and the backbone that could come to the firehouse and pick it up and put it where it belongs. If Princeton doesn't step up and get some courage and your town wants this beam, let us know on Facebook and Twitter.